You ever imagine you're walking home, minding your business, and suddenly a cop car pulls up, lights flashing, sirens blaring, and before you know it, you're in handcuffs? Yeah, your heart drops, your brain freezes, and you're thinking, wait, what did I even do? But here's the scary part. What you say and do in the next few minutes could decide whether you go home or straight to jail. All right, let's be real. Nobody wakes up thinking, today's the day I get arrested, but it happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes by mistake. And if you don't know your rights, or if panic takes over, you could make things way worse without even realizing it. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly what to do if you ever get arrested, how to protect yourself legally, what not to say, and how to keep your cool even when things get scary. Trust me, by the end, you'll know more than most people ever do about surviving that moment. Step 1. Stay calm. Sounds obvious, right? But when those cuffs click, your brain goes into fight or flight mode. You might want to argue, yell, or try to explain everything. Don't. Think of it like this. The cops already have a narrative in their head. Your job is not to convince them otherwise. Your job is to not make things worse. If you resist, run, or get loud, you just gave them an excuse to escalate. So take a deep breath. Hands visible. Stay still. Keep your voice calm. You're not showing weakness. You're showing control. Step 2. Ask one question. Am I being detained? If you haven't been handcuffed yet and a cop stops you, this one sentence changes the game. Greater than, am I being detained, or am I free to go? If they say you're free to go, great. Walk away, calmly. If they say you're being detained or arrested, stop talking. Which brings us to the next part. Step 3. Exercise your right to stay silent. We've all heard it in movies. You have the right to remain silent. But here's what most people forget. You have to use that right. Once you're arrested, the less you say, the better. Don't explain. Don't argue. Don't try to clear things up. Even innocent people dig their own holes by trying to sound innocent. If they start asking questions, just say, I'm choosing to remain silent. I'd like to speak to a lawyer. That's it. Then zip it. Because anything you say can and will be used against you. Step 4. Don't consent to searches. If they ask, can we look through your car? Or, can we check your phone? Say no, politely, calmly, but clearly. You have a Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable searches. If they're going to search anyway, let them. Don't resist. But remember, saying, I don't consent to this search keeps your options open in court later. Think of it like planting a legal flag. It tells the system, I didn't agree to this. Step 5. Call a lawyer, not your friends. You get one phone call for a reason. Don't waste it calling your cousin or your boss. Call a lawyer or someone who can get you one. Never talk about your case over the jail phone. Those calls are recorded. You might think you're whispering secrets, but someone's listening. Trust me. A lawyer isn't just a formality. It's your shield. Even if you're innocent, the system isn't built to assume that. Step 6. Remember, the police can lie to you. Crazy, right? But it's true. They can say, your friend already told us everything. They can promise, if you confess, we'll let you go. Those are interrogation tactics, not truth. So don't take the bait. The moment you hear anything like that, go back to your line. I'm remaining silent. I want a lawyer. Repeat it like a broken record if you have to. Step 7. Stay respectful. It's strategy, not submission. You don't have to like the cops. You don't even have to trust them. But showing attitude or sarcasm only hurts you. You're playing chess, not checkers. Every word, every move. You're thinking 3 steps ahead. So, be polite, be calm, but don't cooperate beyond what's legally required. If you've made it this far, you're already way smarter than most people who ever get caught up in this situation. So if this helped, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world breakdowns like this, and drop a comment. Have you ever had a close call with the law? Or do you know someone who did something dumb just because they panicked? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're innocent or guilty. What matters is that you know your rights and keep your head when it counts. Because the truth is, the system isn't always fair. But knowledge, that's power. And the more you know how to use it, the better chance you have of walking out with your freedom intact. So stay smart, stay calm, and remember, silence can be your loudest defense.